Welcome back, everybody, to my NASCAR Heat Evolution career mode. As always, I'm Eddie Soundhead, and we have a race at Phoenix International Raceway. So, we are going to jump right in. We just purchased a team upgrade, finally, our first one that actually improves the car. And I say improves with air quotes because it doesn't actually improve anything. The car will still suck to drive. But at least it's something. We'll be able to get new things from it. So we will move right into the race here and load our race up at Phoenix.
Eric Jones leading. What could possibly go wrong? The lights going out. Love to hear the communication from the spotter stand on this.
Alright, and as always, we will skip practice, go straight to qualifying, and we will see what we can get out of a lap here at Phoenix. Coming off of turn 4. 24th, that's actually not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be because I'm not very good at Phoenix. I did cut down through the dog leg during the qualifying lap, so maybe that helped out a little bit. Maybe it didn't. Who will know? Phoenix, let's go ahead and start the race.
Welcome to the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix International Raceway. Now, PIR is one of the most scenic tracks on the NASCAR circuit. This is Rick Allen, and this 1 mile oval raceway is tricky to maneuver, especially with the dog leg in the middle of the backstretch.
Gotta love the dog leg here. And we're underway here at Phoenix International Raceway. And already we're holding up the outside line. Went really high into turn 1. Already blowing it here. I'd like to try and get to the inside line. I doubt that's going to happen. And we're going to keep losing positions. Once again, I forgot to turn on all that things. I nearly just killed Trevor Bayne going into that corner. I've gone super low. I'm going to just side rape mirrors here. And we've finally gotten down to the inside line. Hopefully we can stay here for a little while. Get down to the inside of Stickenhouse Jr. going into 1, coming off of 2. He will fight back. We're going to cut across this dog leg here. It does actually help somewhat in this game, which is nice because I don't feel like it did in previous games. But it definitely does in this one. And we will try and get to the inside of some of these guys here as we're in 18th right now, which is pretty good. I door slam Jay McMurray, as I forget his name mid-sentence, and I just ran right into the back of Greg Biffle. I'm so sorry, Biffle. Coming out of 2, we always get a terrible run off of 2, but the dog leg helps us not lose as much ground. Actually gains a little bit sometimes too. We'll dive to the inside as we always do. We're super low going into that corner. We probably should stop doing that. It's not really helping anything. Trevor Bayne's going to get to our inside, and we're going to lose a spot there. Back to 19th. I'm going to dive down to Bayne's inside, see how he likes it. He probably doesn't like the fact that I just rammed right into the side of him. So we'll probably remember that for later. Well, he will, and come and destroy us at Martinsville, Matt Kenseth style. Once again, we're going to dive down because we still haven't learned our lesson. However, that time it was a little better. And still get absolutely 0% run off of the corner. We're slow as crap. That 1 horsepower improvement really did a wonder for this car. And we're going to throw it down in there again. And once again, I run into Trevor Bayne. This guy's probably like, I would trade my trophy for this kid in the number 36 to die. And I don't blame him because that Daytona 500 trophy is probably pretty heavy. That literally made no sense, what I just said. Anyway, we're going to dive it down in front of Kyle Larson and make it no. Oh, dang, if we could have held him up on that outside line, or on his outside line, which is where he was, we might have had a shot at gaining a position there. However, we did not because we are useless, as always. Actually did fairly well going into the corner that time, and we're going to jump down through the dog leg as we always do. Currently rolling around 19th, 18th. And I door slam Larson going in the corner. That definitely would have cut down one of our tires, if not both of us. In real life, however, this is a fictional video game. It's not really fictional. It is a video game, I guess. I can't talk, and I need to just stop. Anyhow, coming off the corner, once again, we're in a pretty good battle here, and Danica enters the frame, and she will take 18th position from us, and we're going to throw it down into turn 3, and I once again hit Kyle Larson. I have no respect for my competitors out here on the racetrack this evening, and it's just, I'm going to get beat up in the bus lot later, so it's not a big deal. Going to try and get down to the inside before David Reagan takes it, and we do. Still in 19th after all of that hard work. Nothing has happened yet. We're 8 laps into the 22-lap race. All the way onto the flat. Once again, we're going to hit Kyle Larson. The fact that he hasn't just taken me out Jeff Gordon style here at Phoenix is an absolute miracle, and I commend him for it, because I definitely would have by now. And we run into the back of him as well. I'm going to get shot after this race, so we might as well just go for it now. The front end of our car is starting to get damaged. I should probably quit hitting people with my car, but I have no skill, so we're going to do it. We actually get by. Holy crap, did we actually just get by Kyle Larson in that corner? He's probably going to get us back, as well as Denny Hamlin. We're going to, get so close to that, hitting that wall. We didn't somehow. And I'm going to dive back to the inside, barely touch Hamlin. Did I call him Hammond earlier? I can't remember. Anyway, Jay McMurray's going to make it 3 wide going into the dog leg. And we'll come back up. Jamie McMurray has now passed us for a position, and I just door slammed him going into turn 3. Just like I said, I'm getting beat up after this race anyway, so it really doesn't matter at this point. This car really, really has no power, no grip, no nothing, no potential. Just nothing. We're wasting our lives here, boys. And 14 seconds off the leader, so about half a lap behind the lead car. This is abysmal. I'm wasting my life playing this game, but hey, we started it. We will finish it, and I will not quit until we win a championship. So, Denny Hamlin will get back by us on the outside. We finally managed to get our way into 18th. However, that's probably going to change here as I just blocked the crap out of Kurt Busch. Definitely should have wrecked myself there. Somehow managed not to. Gonna cut through the dog leg once again. Come back up on the track. Not really clear Kurt Busch, but kind of clear him. Try and get through turns 3 and 4, which is undoubtedly my worst corner. I'm probably driving this track completely wrong, but it doesn't help when you've got a shite car. It's just part of the life of being a race car driver in 2016 and having an all-red car and 2 sponsors that hate you probably because you're dog shit. Anyway, David Reagan's going to try and pass on our outside. That's probably not going to work for him unless we blow it into turn 3, which we absolutely did, and he's going to probably get a pretty good run on us in turn 4. Yep, here he comes. Just as I predicted, I'm going to get once again right up against the wall. Beautifully done by David Reagan with all of his skill and championship ability to pass us and our just A1 tier car. So, I mean, really, the fact that I'm not first right now is an absolute travesty. I wish I was dead in real life. Anyway, moving on. Back to 19th now. Probably not going to gain very many more positions. Actually, we're probably going to lose them from now on as Kyle Larson moves to our inside. Thinks better of it. Probably realizes he'll be able to pass me later. And we get off of that corner. Slow as can be, as usual. Cut down through the dog leg a little less this time. Just a little cut. Get into turn 3. Come off of 4 with no speed at all. 16th lap now. 7 laps to go. I can't wait for this race to be over because I really don't like racing at Phoenix. I love watching races at Phoenix, but playing in Phoenix in the video games, I'm just not very good at this one, especially in this game. It's just a very strange track. It'll be interesting to see what the changes that they're going to implement for like 2018 will be, because Yeah, it's just going to be kind of weird. They changed this track a lot, so it'll be interesting. I think they're going to demolish some of these grandstands and put them on the other side. That's at least what I've heard. I haven't really researched everything they're doing, but maybe it'll make the experience better. Hopefully they don't get rid of the hill over here in the middle of turns 3 and 4 that you can watch the races from, because I hear that that's actually pretty cool. So hopefully that area right there will not be removed or blocked by grandstands. 5 laps to go, and the caution is out again. Why is the caution out again? 2 races in a row. We've had a late race caution, and it's probably going to screw me over. Obviously, we're not going to pit. But why does this keep happening to us? I don't understand. Michael McDowell, where are you? And why are you the reason for all of our cautions? Because I just know you are, you son of a bitch. So we will go back green here in a moment. At least we'll be on the inside, restarting in 17th. This is not going to go well for us. If anything, if we learn anything with the Las Vegas restart, this is just not going to be good. We're already back in 20th, 21st. Hopefully we'll gain a few more positions going in this corner. We'll get up to 18th, but I had to slam McMurray to do it. Cut down through the dog leg to try and gain something. Gained nothing whatsoever. I'm just going to throw it into turn 3 and hope something happens. Nothing happened. Actually, something did happen. We managed to get into 16th. I believe this will be the final lap this time by. Yes, it is. If we can hang on to this, if we can maybe even pass Reagan, wouldn't that be absolutely atrocious if we could get a 15th place finish at one of my worst tracks? Let's see if we can do it. I doubt we can, because I am absolutely useless behind the wheel of a race car. Let's see. I'm just going to throw it in there. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just going to do it. Reagan, I'm sorry. Reagan, I'm sorry. You were a great president, even though I wasn't alive when you were president. I'm just kidding. You're not that Reagan. Oh, we couldn't do it. Anyway, we'll bring it home 16th, which is absolutely just a friggin' atrocity that we've been able to finish 16th at Phoenix. Terrible speed rating because our car is the equivalent of having AIDS, and just I'm gonna go vomit just all over the place now because I'm disgusted. Well, after investigating the replay, I could not see anything that was worthy of a caution with all of the limited cameras that we were able to use. So, unfortunately, I couldn't see what the caution was. However, we will view what we got. We got paid $6,000 for our 16th place finish, $5,000 for our primary sponsor, and our secondary sponsor will pay out $2,000. We'll make $13,000. That's not terrible. I haven't even been looking at who wins the races just because it's so irrelevant to me at this point. But we actually moved up a position to 19th because we finished in front of Kyle Larson. So that's cool. Back up to 19th, which I believe is where we pretty much started the season at. And that will basically be the race at Phoenix. So yeah, right on, guys. It was fun. Hopefully you all enjoyed it because that actually wasn't too bad of a race. Next race is at Auto Club. That's probably not going to go too well for us, but they rarely do. So thanks to everybody once again for watching. Like I said, I really appreciate everybody who has been watching all of my videos. I really appreciate it. And so does everybody at Soundhead Entertainment. So thank you once again. You guys are the best. And I'll see you at Auto Club Speedway.